Hey guys, welcome to another Escape Wheel watch review. Today we aren't going to be doing any watch reviews. I'm going to be doing a DIY today. I've officially run out of watches to review, so while I'm waiting for some watches to come in the mail, I figured I'd do it yourself. I've been getting a couple questions about how I brush my bracelets. I've done it on 2 or 3 bracelets now, so I got a good handle on it. It's really an easy process. And, I was a bit worried about doing it to the San Martin just because it's a, slightly more expensive watch. But I figured I would give it a go. So, as you can see, the center link on this one, this is a version 1 San Martin sub. So, the center link on this was originally polished, and now it's brushed. And you can see it's not perfect, but it looks pretty good, I think. And this has gotten quite a bit of use since I've brushed it. So all these little scratches, you're not going to see them. But I wanted to just point out like the matching of the brushing on the case and the bracelet. That was one of my big worries, that it wasn't going to match up well, but it actually looks pretty good. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about it too much, I guess. If you hate the polished links like I do, this is definitely something you want to do. So yeah, so that was one watch. I've got the Aquaterra bracelet here. That one also had the center polished links. And so yeah, it turns out pretty good. You actually brush all the links. You're not going to tape off the already brushed ones because you want it all to match. So you're definitely not going to match the factory finish of this, so you might as well just hit it all with the pad and get it all to match. So yeah, like I said, you can see I didn't spend a whole lot of time on this one, but you can see like right there, it's not perfect, guys. It's not going to be perfect, but the more time you spend on it, the better it's going to turn out to be. So yeah, I do have a Pagani design bracelet here that has the polished link that we're going to be using. And you can see, right, this is why I really hate it. I polished this thing up yesterday, and you can see it's already just filthy with fingerprints. So I couldn't take it anymore, and I just had to brush these other bracelets. Now this Pagani, I'm not too worried about this one either, because this one basically lives, this is the Pagani Daytona, and this is the original bracelet for it, but it basically lives on this this rubber bee style strap, which I really like, and I will, if you're interested in that as well, I'll leave a link down in the description for it. But yeah, so if you guys do follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I am more of a strap guy than a bracelet guy. The only watch that I have that is consistently on a bracelet is the San Martin sub. So yeah, I've been swapping straps out all the time. This is what I was wearing. I figured I'd take it off just so I can show you guys. But this is the Aquaterra, so that's what this bracelet was originally on. And right now I've got it on a Barton silicone. And these Barton straps are pretty awesome. If you're a fan of silicone, these are great. Yeah. So anyway, let's get on to it. I'm going to set these off to the side. Hopefully this camera doesn't shake all over the place. But the only tool you're going to need, very sophisticated, is the green Scotch-Brite pad. That's it, guys. And all you're going to do, I like to remove it from the, remove it from the watch. Let's open this up. We're eventually going to close it when we start to do the clasp, but do the bracelet extensions. That way you can get everything. If you want to, you can take apart the whole bracelet, but I haven't done it. And you're going to get better results, I guess, if you take it apart, but I'm not going to worry about that. But all you do, I like to put it on kind of a squishy surface, so like my table here is pretty squishy, but also a towel will work just fine. But all you got to do, guys, is give it some decent amount of pressure, and brush just like that the whole time down the bracelet. You don't want to go back and forth this way, otherwise you're going to get some bad finishes, and it's just not going to match. So that's all I do. And when you start doing that, you're going to see it. You can see it already. It starts to look like the other brush surfaces. So, you know, what you want to do is you want to try and get, you know, you can look at it already. Let's see if it'll focus there. Already you're getting it to match, and that was, you know, 10 seconds of brushing. So just keep at it. It doesn't really take all that long. The hard part is when you try and get kind of the ends of each link. So let's see if I can get this to focus for you guys. Alright, so like I'm trying to show you guys this while it's still in focus here. But you can see kind of on the ends of these links, it's still polished a little bit. And that's because when it sits flat, you can't get down into those little grooves there. So that's when I kind of fold the bracelet over a little bit and just, you know, hit it again with this Scotch-Brite pad. And you just got to do that over and over and over again, guys. Nice, smooth. Try and follow the grain of the original brushing. Yeah, you can see right there, it already looks better. So you're going to have to do that to each one of these links. And that's probably the most time-consuming part. What I like to do on the clasp is I actually like to fold it over, especially if it's got this fold-over safety here. I like to fold it over, and that way you can get a nice consistent finish on this. There you go, guys. So that's, you know, that's just a couple minutes on this, and already it looks so much better. Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna get this area here. That's just not worth doing it, in my opinion. But yeah, you can tell. I mean, that already looks so much better than this, right? And the bracelet, you know, I've spent hardly any time on it. And you can already see how much of a difference it makes. It's just, you know, those polished links, they look good when it's polished up, but as soon as you start to use it and touch it and get scratches on it, it looks like garbage. So I have always done this, and as you can see, it's super easy. And you know, these things are dirt cheap. You might even have some under your sink, so definitely worth trying out. I'm going to finish this up. I'll finish up one side of them, and I'll show you the difference between it when we're all done here. Alright guys, and so I did all the little ends of each link here, and the last thing I like to do is I like to just put it down and go nice and slow, nice and straight. Just give it a few brushes. Try and use the same part of the cloth. Don't go from here to like that, because the thing is consistency. You want it to be the same finish all the way through. So this is kind of like a finish brushing process on this. So try and use the same thing, the same area of the pad, and try and give it the same amount of pressure, and just give it, you know, 5 or 10 strokes down the bracelet, and try and keep it the same direction. That's the biggest thing with this. If you go diagonal at all, you're going to notice it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go get this all cleaned off, because when you do this, you get like a green powder all over the place. So let me get this all cleaned off, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so here is the finished product. So here you can see all the brushing, or the polishing. I mean, just look at that. I just cleaned this off under soapy water. I've worn this on the bracelet maybe for a couple hours, and that's what it looks like. And that's why I hate polished bits on the bracelet. So yeah, that's the purpose of this thing, is to get rid of that. And there you can see the clasp, nicely done. Looks pretty good. Each of these bracelets, you get nice and close. You can see the finish is, like I said, it's not going to be perfect, guys. You can tell, you know, on a couple of spots here and there that it's not going along the bracelet. You know, it's a little bit crooked. And but in day-to-day use, you're not going to notice that. And yeah, it looks pretty good, I think. And you can keep it off the sides. You can also do the sides if you like. You know, I like to keep the sides polished, just because it's not that big of a surface area to get all fingerprints and scuffed up. Here's a nice close-up of this. So you can see it's pretty easy to get a good finish on this, at least good enough finish. I don't know if I would do this to a Rolex, but you know, these $100 to $200 watches, I think this finish is fine. It's a lot better than polished, in my opinion. So, yeah, guys. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, that's, like I said, I'm waiting for some watches to come in so I can get some more reviews done. I do have a couple on the way, so yeah, stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.